Hey everyone, welcome back. Today's topic is spicier than a chili pepper. Why 90% of Indian startups fail in their first year. 9 out of 10 disappear quicker than your lunch money on a school trip. Are we cursed? Probably not. Let's figure out why so many startups fail. Imagine this. You spend all your money on an app that lets you order tea from your bathroom. Sounds cool, right? Wrong. Nobody wants that. This is called lack of market fit. It's like selling ice cream in Alaska. Penguins might try it, but it's not a good business. Startups get so excited about their ideas, they forget to ask, does anyone need this? They love their ideas like your grandma loves her cooking. They think everyone will love it too. Spoiler alert, they usually don't. So before quitting your job, ask yourself, does my product solve a problem? Will people pay for it? If the answer is no, go back to the drawing board. Okay, you have a great idea and people want it. But you're broke. Welcome to startup life. You need money to make money. It's like trying to buy a fancy car with only pocket change. Startups always need cash. Salaries, marketing, everything costs money. But getting money is hard. It's like going through a tough obstacle course of rejections and scary meetings. Many founders don't realize how much money they'll need. They forget about late-night snacks and stress therapy. And then they have to convince investors to give them money. Investors are picky. Your startup needs to be special, have a good team, and a convincing story. Imagine a pilot saying he's never flown a plane but watched YouTube videos. That's some first-time entrepreneurs. You need to be a good leader. You need to be the captain of the ship, making tough decisions and keeping your team going. And what about co-founders? Starting a business with friends sounds fun, but what if they have different ideas? Or they don't work hard? Suddenly, your team has more drama than a soap opera. Leadership problems can kill a startup, so choose your co-founder carefully. And if you're alone, get a therapist. Some businesses are like people who drive a fancy car but can't afford gas. That's a bad business model. You need a good plan to make money. Many startups don't understand how much it costs to get a customer and how much they make from each customer. It's like running a race blindfolded. Then there's pricing. Some startups make their prices too low to get lots of customers quickly. But you can't make money if you don't charge enough. It's like trying to fill a pool with a tiny spoon. Remember Blockbuster? They didn't change with the times and Netflix took over. The market is always changing. Startups often stick to their original plans too closely. But the market doesn't care about your plans. And then there's competition. Other companies are always trying to be better than you. If you don't keep improving, you'll lose. So, be flexible, be ready to change, and always look for new ideas. Imagine making amazing food, but not telling anyone about it. That's what happens when startups don't do marketing. They need to tell people about their products. Getting customers is like trying to make friends. You need to understand them and show them why you're worth their time. You need to make your brand well known, like big companies. It's about making customers feel like they're part of something special. Imagine winning the lottery and spending it all at once. That's what happens when startups waste their money. Cash flow is important for any business. Startups often have unpredictable income and high costs. This can lead to big money problems. One mistake is not tracking expenses. They spend money on everything without thinking. Another mistake is focusing on growing too fast without making a profit. It's like building a house on sand. Imagine trying to get something done at a complicated government office. That's what it's like for startups dealing with Indian regulations. India's rules are complicated and always changing. Startups have to deal with lots of paperwork and approvals. It's like running a race while carrying a heavy backpack. Then there's protecting your ideas. It's hard for startups to protect their inventions in India. Imagine telling your parents you're quitting a good job to start a food delivery app. They might not be happy. Indian culture often prefers safe jobs. We're taught to value stability. This can stop people from starting businesses. And then there are the everyday challenges of running a business in India, like unreliable things and delivery problems. Imagine a groom confessing his love for the wrong person at his wedding. Bad timing. That's what happens when startups launch at the wrong time. Timing is important. Launch too early, and your product isn't ready. Launch too late, and you miss your chance. And then there's execution. Actually doing it right. You can have a great idea, but if you don't do it well, it won't work. Imagine climbing Mount Everest without a guide or experience. That's what it's like for startups without mentors and a support network. Mentors are crucial. They can help you avoid mistakes. Networking is also important. Meeting other people can give you support and helpful connections. So, those are the reasons why many Indian startups fail. But don't give up. Learn from these mistakes. Do your research, make sure people want your product, build a good team, and get a good accountant. Starting a business is hard, but if it were easy, everyone would do it. So go for it. Just be smart and don't give up easily. And if you become successful, invite us to your party. Until next time, keep inventing and stay excited.